Up here in the top left in the blue, our Terran player, he's down 0-1 from SK Telecom T1. He is Dream.
Down here in the bottom right, we do have the player, the Zerg player. It's live. The aggression master.
Good one, Ringley. That was on point. I really enjoyed it.
No, I could not think of a thing. Let's see what else he's got cooked up for this best of 5, man, because I think he's just going to keep throwing these out until Dream figures them out or gives up.
Yeah. You could have said aggression god.
Well,
that may have been better.
I've used god way too much today already. I can't just keep calling everyone a god.
I know. We're going to see CC first. It's one way to mix it up a little bit, I guess. Try to get that economy rolling. Life, on the other hand, not even going to scout just yet. Just going to put down hats first and then 2 extra drones and then a pool.
Yeah. Standard.
What if he just did the same thing?
It'd be interesting. Would he do the same thing? No.
I don't think you can. Not in the best of 5.
That'd be amazing there.
I'm just hoping for too much.
That'd be a beautiful
I'm just too selfish.
He like does it again, but it's with roaches this time. It's like, well, I guess so. I guess it just happens this way. Dream like doesn't play game 3, just goes home. He's like, this is
He's
stupid.
I've had enough.
This is a stupid game.
I don't even want to play this anymore.
And Life's gonna get a scout up with the CC first. Gonna see everything. Gonna know exactly what's going on.
Life, I really want to know what he's going to do in this game, though. All jokes aside, will he try to do that? I think he will mix it up. It did work so well for him, like we talked about in that other best of 5 they played, the last one.
Yeah, the Kesper Cup, he simply just threw out so much stuff, so much highly aggressive play that it tore Dream apart. Because Dream is so good at the standard, he's so good at just playing those hardcore macro games where he gets to go bio against Lingbane Muter. Yeah. But if he doesn't get to that stage, then it just becomes so hard for him.
Which is funny because Bjell is also really good at the macro game, but once you pit Bjell versus Dream's macro, it's like Dream just knows exactly how to play that game. So Life's kind of flipping it on its head. He's like, no, I'm not going to play the game you want. I'm going to play the game that I play. Because that's exactly what Life wants to do. He loves being aggressive.
Insane, like, aggressive style. Mix things up. But so far, it's been a very standard opening, except for the fact that he's going straight to lair without link speed.
Except for that fact.
Except for the giant fact that he's skipping link speed.
Yep. And we already see Dream preparing a little wall. Maybe a little paranoid, but also he's got a quick third base coming up, so it's just good to be safe like that.
This is the style that we've seen from Dream before, where this is the style that we see Dream in every single game. He's going for that very standard sort of 3cc opening into Hellions, playing that hard macro game.
Yeah. And sometimes you see this out of players that are very, very strong, but they're also new to being very strong, as Dream is, like new as in this year. They play one style and they try to stick to it because it works. But once you go against a veteran player like Life, who's been around forever and just knows how to play against all sorts of different styles, he can just pick you apart. And you won't know what to do against it.
Pick you apart. And you know what? I think it might even be an SKT weakness. I think they might drill mechanics too far in that team house. And this
it's definitely possible.
I mean, look at Innovation as well. Like, he's fallen off because everyone's figured him out. Same sort of deal with Dream. Like, Dream is playing that very straight-up style. He plays it so well, but Life can take full advantage of it because he is just so experienced in the matchup.
Yeah. And look at the build from Life, by the way. Just to mention, we got a very, very quick Spire. And out of Dream, it looks like he's going for a bunch of Hellions and armor. It's going to be a Hellbat timing here. Well, kind of. I mean, he's got a third CC, so it's just going to be a lot of pressure with Hellbats. And a little sprinkle of Marines.
Yeah, just a little sprinkle of Marines. There's going to be a Spine Crawl up and running for it. And we already see a couple of Queens down there. Live Spires, you know, like 30 seconds away from finishing as well.
Yeah, and you know what? This is... I don't know if this is the exact same style that Maru was playing against Bjorn in that final game, the Pro League Finals in round 2. But Life is doing a very similar build, a rushed Spire. And the only anti-air here we have is 5 Marines and a soon-to-be Viking.
Well,
he's got an engineering bay on the way, 2 of them, so he can put down turrets.
Yeah, this is kind of scary. Light's going to start. Production of mutas. Actually, 6 roaches, 5 mutas on the way. He's got to deal with this timing at the front. It's going to be a hard one. Spunkle is going to go down in just a second. There, it's going to come down to these roaches that are going to be popping out of the natural.
He needs to pop him right now, and he will. He's going to have him straight up here, but they are bunching him up. A lot of these roaches in the front getting that AoE from all the Hellbats that are also being healed by the Medivacs. Nice splitting now. Trying to buy more time for the mutas, and they come out.
All right, so he's going to clean this up without taking too much. It's going to be up to Dream to get those turrets up and running before it's too late.
Yeah, immediately 2 come down.
You know what? No drone losses whatsoever behind this. So flawless defense from Life.
Pretty unbelievable. He trades 6 roaches and a spine crawler for 6 Hellbats and 5 Marines.
And a Medivac. The most important thing of all.
Oh, I didn't even realize he lost that.
Yeah, man, it got shut down. Just on its way out as well. Yeah, so Life's going to look for damage here, but Dream did get to see the mutas pretty early on.
No. So Life, he's not going to commit too heavily to the mutas just yet. He will go for a very quick +1 to his air attacks. Not bad when he already got 9 on the way, and maybe he wants to play a very heavy muta style as he did to Keen recently on Echo.
That was definitely true. The only other scary thing is, when it comes to this, is that Dream is the kind of Terran that will actually make Thors on time.
Oh, yeah. Dream is the Terran to make Thors on time.
He does it right. Flash certainly is not, but when it comes to Dream, Dream has figured that out.
I love how you just sneak in that Flash, like, bop in there.
Well, I mean, like,
just sneak it in.
We'll never forget the times that Life played against Flash, and
Flash
that
was
didn't make
sad.
any Thors, and he pretty much had, like, maxed out mutas, killing everything. But all right, three Vikings, interestingly enough, being made to kind of deflect these mutas. Not a bad choice. He wants to get that 3rd base down pretty quick.
So Life will make a lot of mutas in this composition. He's got that Baneling Nest and the Baneling Speed on the way. And all of his upgrades, in fact. But once again, a pretty decent commitment to mutas so far.
Yeah, he's looking for that 4th base as well. He's going to get that in just a sec. There we go. And yeah, simply just keep applying the pressure. He's essentially got complete map control, so he can't afford to just keep flying around, keep investing in the mutas while he keeps upgrading his lings. But he doesn't really have to have too many links on the ground for now.
Yeah. 6 more mutas on the way. He's got 11 right now. Going to go up to 17. Small little push coming out on the map. Dream has finished 1-1.
I think, Life, if he can pick off these 2 mines, he will be in a world of power.
Forcing out a stim at least. You know, with all these Vikings that came out to deal with the mutas, there are not that many Medivacs in this composition. I think only 2 right now. Possibly 3.
Life's going to make some Banelings. He hasn't actually made any Banelings just yet. This is a scary sort of thing, just fighting this with pure Muta Ling. He's going to try there. Here we go.
Hit goes off, and the Banelings get decent hits, in fact, but not enough.
Not enough. 3 more at the back. He's going to wait for them.
He is holding on by the skin of his teeth right now.
He should be able to clean this up. He shouldn't really fight up creep, but he's going to try. Oh, he targeted a couple of those Banes down, and Life in a lot of trouble to lose his 4th.
Yeah, he's got 3 more Banes, but is that enough? Look at this split. It's going to hit into the Hellbat, and that's about it. Now all he's got is a bunch of mutas.
Pretty weak mutas at that. He's lost a lot of them, down to 8. And I don't think Life Dream's going to stop. He's simply going to be pushing down. And this could actually just be enough. More links coming in there. Might be enough just to clean this up.
Ling's just barely buffering enough, but he's lost 11 drones. Definitely a very successful attack from Dream. He's got 2-2 on the way. Life didn't even start the 2-2.
Oh, he almost lost that full medivac down to 5 HP.
Whoa.
And yeah, as you said, the only scary thing from here is that Dream can just keep applying the pressure. 2-2 is nearly finished as well. Life needs a lot more units with his composition, and he needs to get that creep spread out there again.
Look at this. Already Thor's in the way. Dream has read this. He's like, okay, you're going very heavy on the mutas. Fine. Thor's easy. Doing what a lot of Terrans seem to have a lot of trouble with.
Yeah.
Is just make a couple Thors.
Yeah, this isn't too much of a scary push right now. Not many Marines, but a lot of Widow Mines. As long as he doesn't take bad hits on the mutas, he should be okay.
I'm scared about this drop on the left side going to the third base. There's nothing here. There's one Queen. That's not enough. He's going to have to pull all of his drones. Life was focusing heavily on delaying the push over there at the fourth base. Now all of the mutas go back to delay this, to defend this drop. And look at this, back at the fourth base.
This is just too much damage. He took too many drone losses at that third. Now the fourth is going to go down by the looks of it.
2-2 has finished from Dream. Life's +2 attack on his mutas has finished, but...
Oh, he's going to try to trigger all the mines. Here we go. Not taking 2 bad hits. 1 active mine left over, 2 active mines. And with that Thor here.
Oh, look at those mutas. They're so red.
They're so red.
GG.
That Thor micro is just insane.
Yep. There you have it. That's Dream. Give him that kind of game. He survived the fast mutas, didn't go down to it in the way that Maru did, and from there, just able to take the game.
Life just being a little too greedy, you know, not investing in enough Banes. So he just couldn't push back that parade push from his fourth base. Small mistake there.
And many times as the Zerg, if you lose one battle there, it's like a snowball. You know, the Terran keeps a lot of their army, they heal it up with the medevacs, and you're desperately trying to morph a bunch of Banes, but your fourth base is getting lower and lower, and you have to try to push the Terran off your creep, but you keep losing and taking less and less efficient fights, and eventually it just rolls you over.
Yeah, you never want to be trading like that off creep, like Life.
Oh yeah, that one.
He didn't have enough Banes for like to be that scary because Dream was always very active with targeting down those few Banes that were in the army, and from there it just makes it that much easier for the Terran to deal with it. Well, we will be going